So in this movie, the villain is a woman. Has been more difficult to fight against a woman?
Well, just because it was Cate Blanchett, and I didn't want to accidentally hit her with a sword or something, because I'm such a fan of her on and off the screen. So I was a little, there was a little nervous energy going on there, but we rehearsed a lot with those fight scenes, and she had a huge passion and commitment to getting it right and doing all the stuff herself, and it was fantastic. Her performance is beyond intimidating. Not just because she is who she is, but she created this very offbeat, slightly insane sort of character. But she also had a point, and you could kind of understand why she was upset and why she was trying to do what she was doing.
Oh, I've missed this.
There's some great female characters in this movie, and Tessa Thompson, what she did with that character, there was just such a brash sort of confidence to her, and coupled with a vulnerability. There's a Han Solo sort of quality that I thought was fantastic. And it certainly puts Thor on his back foot. Normally Thor is sort of all-knowing and confident and in charge, whereas when he's paired up with someone like that, he has to take a back seat. And that was a nice change of pace.
Women also are very important in this movie.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? I mean, is there a feminist message?
I think there is, yeah. I wasn't even thinking about it in those terms, and then Mark Ruffalo said to me, like, Bud, this is a really feminist movie, Bud. And I was like, really, Bud? He's like, yeah, Bud. In the sense that the destructive power in the movie comes in the form of Hela, and also the figure that sort of represents redemption in a way, is also a woman in the form of Valkyrie. I think it's really feminist in that way.
And also we can see that when women get upset, they're very dangerous.
Well, when people get upset, they're very dangerous, and women are just people. So yeah, that's true.
I feel like these movies are working out something that we're working out culturally. Almost everyone, Civil War, Avengers, this. They're very part of the time that we're living in. And, right now there's women's equality and strong women, and, that's something that is in our consciousness right now. And we're having a discussion about it. There's also a thing about diversity in this, and people of color, and the gladiators are all of these different nations that have been dumped on this planet, and they have to go and save the white, Aryan, Valhalla, this Asgard. And so, yeah, there's a lot of interesting metaphors in these movies that are very part of the time that we're living in.
I love those guys. They're wonderful. I'm so lucky to be in this movie. Kevin Feige and Louis D'Esposito, the whole upper tier makes these wonderful movies and this wonderful atmosphere. But the cast, so Chris, I'd worked with Liam before. I know the whole family a little bit. What a great, down-to-earth, beautiful, generous, big-hearted, talented, gorgeous family it is. He was very sweet to me on this. We had a lot of fun. He's so funny in this and so wonderful in this. Mark Ruffalo is spectacular. He's a hero of mine. I'm a wild fan of his. I've admired him since You Can Count on Me and his stage work. And we get together and talk. I love him to pieces. And many other people in this movie, but those two you mentioned, I'm crazy about.